Hello students, welcome to the new video lecture for English for the standard 7th. Today this video lecture is for the first chapter. The name of the chapter is Exploring Symbols. This is a chapter which has been included from the new book which is being supplied by the state government of Gujarat. So dear students, from today onwards we will follow this book which has been supplied by the GCERT, that is Gujarat Council of Education and Research Training. So this is the new book which we will be following it, and we will learn according to the new syllabus. So those students who have already purchased the old books, they must return their books to the shop, and in return they must take the new book which is supplied by the state government of Gujarat. And you all might be knowing that Puja bookstore has already supplied us the new books. If you have already taken the old books, you can return it to him. So dear students, let's start chapter number 1, Exploring Symbols. So if I show you the first page of the chapter, it's something like that. The first unit is Exploring Symbols, and in that the first activity is about a great well-known Nobel Prize winner, a very specific human, and his name is Rabindranath Tagore. So, in the activity 1, we will learn about a word which is known as pen name. A pen name, what it is, we will discuss it in the upcoming slides. First of all, I would like to read the paragraph which is given here. So, dear students, you should follow me and you should also read after me. The first activity says Rabindranath Tagore was born in Calcutta in 1861. I also remember the date, it is 7th May in 1861. He was born in a Bengali family. He is the poet who wrote India's national anthem. So, dear students, you all might be knowing that Rabindranath Tagore is the one who has written the national anthem of India. So, dear students, there is a question arising here. Then, what is our national anthem? If you all are knowing it, please give your answers in the comment box. Also, there is one more question. What is known as a national song of India? So, dear students, national anthem and national song both are different. You have to give the answers for both. What is India's national anthem and what is India's national song? So he wrote India's national anthem, and for that he won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. So he was the first non-European person to win a Nobel Prize for literature. For writing purpose, he got Nobel Prize in the way back 1913. So during childhood, means at the age of 8, he started writing poetries, and he published his first poem when he was only 16 years. So dear students, many of you might be of his age at present. So at a very small age of 16, he had his first book published, and he started writing at the age of a very small, that is 8 years age. For this, Tagore did not use his real name. He used a pen name, and that is Bhanu Simha, which means sun lion. So dear students, when he was at the age of 16, he wrote a book and he got it published, but he didn't use his own name for publishing that book. He used a pen name, and the pen name was Bhanu Simha, which means sun lion. So dear students, in this paragraph, which is concluded in the first activity of first chapter, Exploring Symbols, we came across a new word which is known as pen name. Now many of the students might be confused as what a pen name is. So let me tell you what a pen name is. So the question arises, what is a pen name? We have lot of confusions, lot of question marks. Pen name. Is it a name of a pen, or is it a name pen which is given to a human being? What actually a pen name is? So the answer for that is an assumed name used by a writer. So dear students, an assumed name used by a writer instead of their real names. So the writers who use their assumed name, not the real name. Suppose a writer is there, his name is Mr. Kumar, it is a real name, but instead of using his real name, they will use some different name. They will not use the real name. So that different name, that assumed name, is known as a pen name. To give you the clear meaning, let me show you a picture. You might be knowing this person. So dear students, do you recognize this person? Many of you might be recognizing, or many of you might be not recognizing him. If you will show this picture to your parents, they will definitely tell you who this person is. But before that, let me tell you his name. His name is Dilip Kumar. Now you might be knowing who is a Dilip Kumar. He is a famous Bollywood actor in the early 90s and late 80s. He was a very well-known actor of Bollywood industry. But do you know, Dilip Kumar is not the real name of this person. His real name is Muhammad Yusuf Khan. So this is the real name of Muhammad Yusuf Khan. But when he started his career as an actor in the Bollywood industry, he was not taking his real name Muhammad Yusuf Khan as his own name, but he started using Dilip Kumar. He got fame and money and wealth, and people started knowing him as a Dilip Kumar, not as Muhammad Yusuf Khan. So this is a very good information for us. So this Dilip Kumar is a pen name for Muhammad Yusuf Khan. Let me show you one more example. If you are not able to know this person, let me show you one more person. So you might be knowing this person. Okay, so this face is already familiar to each one of us. His name is Sunny Deol. He is a very famous Bollywood actor. This is the person who has a arm of 2.5 kg. You might be heard this dialogue. ये 2.5 किलो का हाथ है, अगर उठ जाए तो आदमी उठता नहीं, उठ जाता है. So this is a famous dialogue of this person, but you will be also shocked that this name Sunny Deol is not his real name. It is a pen name. His real name is Ajay Singh Deol. So dear students, the name which gives fame and money and wealth and success in the life is known as the pen name of any person. Sometimes people also find it very difficult to use their real names as their identity, so they will use a pen name. There are a lot of celebrities in the Bollywood, in the Hollywood, or in the film industry. Many times in the author section, the writer section, the poet section, they will also use different pen names. We will come to know about it in the later slides. So let me show you one more picture. He is a very famous personality of Bollywood industry. You might be knowing him, isn't it? So his name is Salman Khan. He is a very well-known human being who believes in being human, not as a human being. So do you know the real name of Salman Khan? Yes, you might be knowing it. If you are not knowing it, I'll tell you. His name is Abdul Rashid Salim Khan. This is the name which is printed on his passport. So this is his real name, but he uses his pen name as Salman Khan, and you might be knowing how much successful Salman Khan is. So dear friends, these are the names which are used by different Bollywood celebrities to become successful, or they find it very easy to get into a career with these names. So there might be different reasons why these peoples are choosing these names. The main reason behind it is they believe that by this name they can get more success. If they will use a name like Abdul Rashid Salim Khan, people will not believe the words which they are saying on the screen or on in front of the audience. They believe that Salman Khan, if says something, people will blindly accept it. So dear students, you came to know what is a pen name. So let us discuss about the pen names of the writers, the well-known Indian writers. So first of all, we have a name. His name is Sayyid Mujtaba Ali. He is a Muslim, well-known Indian writer. He wrote his poems and dramas by the name Priyadarshi. So I actually found pictures of Mujtaba Ali, but I was not able to show it here because I have some more names to show you. I was I was trying to show you the pictures also, but I was not able to bring it here due to some copyright issues. I was not able to capture those pictures here, but I tried it up to my extent, but I was not able. Maybe I will show you the next time whenever we will discuss about the pen names during the revision classes. So Sayyid Mujtaba Ali, his pen name was Priyadarshi. We'll take one more name. Niranjan Majumdar, his pen name is Rahul Ranjan. You might have heard about the different poems constructed by Rahul Ranjan. He has written many poems and lessons also. One more person, Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. He is a very famous personality in the Indian writers community. His pen name was Kamalakant. He wrote his poems and songs by the name Kamalakant. People used to know him as a Kamalakant, not as a Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. This name is also very famous in the community of Indian writers. So, dear students, let's talk about Sundarlal Verma. He is also very well known poet in the Hindi category. He wrote many poems, many lessons, dramas in Hindi language. His pen name was Ashoka. So, he wrote his lessons and poems by the name Ashoka. This was the pen name of Sundarlal Verma. Let's talk about Sumitra Nandan Pant. He wrote his lessons by the name Gosai Dutt. You might be knowing Sumitra Nandan Pant has given us very good songs based on the nature. So you can read his different composings in the your textbooks. Very well known writer Ramdhari Singh. He's written his many dramas and proses and supplementary readings along with the poems in Hindi, and his pen name was Dinkar. You might have heard this word Ramdhari Singh Dinkar. Dinkar is the pen name which is being used by the Ramdhari Singh to compose his poems and proses. We have one more person. His name is Suryakant Tripathi. He is also a very famous, very well known, very respected Indian writer. He has given us lot of stories in Hindi language and in the English language also. He is a very well known writer in India. He published his composings, his poetries, his dramas, his stories by the name Nirala. So he is also a very respected person in the community of the Indian writers. So these are the names which were real names also and the pen names also. So these writers used their pen names for publishing their composings. So now we were talking about Mr. Rabindranath Tagore. So Rabindranath Tagore, he also, when he started writing at a very small age of 6, he gradually developed himself. He started learning the tips and tricks of how to write, and at the age of 16 he was able to compose his first composer, and he won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913. So this is the picture of Rabindranath Tagore, and he choose a name which is Bhanu Singh Thakur. That was the name chosen by Rabindranath Tagore as his pen name, but later on he was known as a Bhanu Simha, which is the lion, known as sun lion. He was also known as Gurudev. Many people call him Gurudev, many people call him Kavi Guru, many people also called him Vishwakavi. So these are the pen names given by other peoples. We know Rabindranath Tagore as a Kavi Guru also, Vishwakavi also, and Gurudev also. But the pen name I will say, which was taken by Rabindranath Tagore, was Bhanu Simha, which means sun lion. So dear students, in this first activity we have studied about Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore at the very little age of 6 started writing, started composing his poetries, and later on at the age of 16 he was the at a very small stage he was able to publish his book, but he didn't publish the book in his real name. He started using the pen name known as Bhanu Simha, which means sunlight. One of the greatest composing done by Rabindranath Tagore is Gitanjali. For Gitanjali, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for literature, for a very good composing based on literature in 1913. Nobel Prize is the one of the best award given to a person in his own field. Nobel Prize is awarded in different fields like science, history, civics, geography, and literature, poetry, drawings, and inventions, scientific inventions. So there are many different fields on which this Nobel Prize is been awarded. I will make a different videos on this Nobel Prize also, so that you can clearly know about what is Nobel Prize. So this is the end of the lesson. In this first activity we studied about Rabindranath Tagore and a pen name. So dear students, some small exercises also given at the end of this activity 1. I will show you. This is the small exercise given to you. So if you can complete this exercise, it will be very good for you. See, it is given that if you publish a story or poem, what pen name would you use? You can make your name as silly or as serious as you wish. So like I gave you the examples of different Bollywood personalities. They changed their names and they got fame and name also. So if you want to become a writer, what will be the pen name you will use? You can use a silly name also, or you can use a serious name also. So dear students, in the comment section you also give this answer, that what name will you use for yourself as a pen name when you become a poet, or whenever you want to publish a story or a poem. So in the first column you have to choose a pen name for yourself. In the second column it is given there, if you are given a chance to choose a pen name for your friend or a classmate, what pen name will you use? So here near about 6 columns are given. So in the first column you have to write the classmate's name, and in the second column you have to write his or her pen name. So dear students, if you want to share the pen names of your classmates, you can write it here, or you can write in the comment box, or if you are not able to write in the comment box, you can also write it on a paper, and then you can click it and share it on my WhatsApp number. I will give you in the next slide. So the last column, if of all the new pen names you heard in your classroom, which pen name did you think was most interesting? So this is the very interesting question here. So out of the pen names which you will write here in the above column, the second column, so out of this 6 names, which names or the names which is given by your classmates, which is the particular pen name which is more interesting to you, and what is the reason you have chosen that particular pen name, you have to also tell me. So dear students, this will be your homework for today, that you will have to choose a pen name for yourself. Also you have to choose a pen name for your different classmates. You have to also mention their real names and pen names. Be careful in choosing the pen names, dear students. You should not hurt the feeling of anyone. Try to choose a funny name, but don't tease the names of their, because many of you might get hurt. Okay, so do not hurt the feelings of your classmates. Just it is a way of learning the exact meaning of the pen name. So dear students, please keep it as professional as it can be. Don't take it personal. Try to learn what exactly pen name is. So last part of all the pen names which you will hear about or you will learn about your classmates name, pick the most interesting you find, and also you have to tell me the reason why you have chosen that. So dear students, if you are not able to write in the comment section, you have to write it on a paper, click it, and you have to WhatsApp it on my WhatsApp number. So dear students, my WhatsApp number, you can see it published on the screen. Also you will find my WhatsApp number in the description. And if you have to have any doubts regarding this particular video or some other topics related to English, you can clarify your doubts by writing in the comment section available at the below of each video. Also, if you have any queries, you can use my WhatsApp number also. So you will have to submit your homework to my WhatsApp number. It's published here. And if you find any doubts, try to be in the comment section. Do not make calls regarding small issues, or do not send me messages regarding very small queries regarding any information of school or book. If it is very important and if you are really having doubts, you can call me anytime, or you can write the comments in WhatsApp or in the YouTube videos. That doesn't make any difference. I'm already there for you every time to help you out. So feel free to contact me whenever you find any doubts. Okay, dear students. So all the best. Complete your homework and submit it. That is an request to you. So dear students, again all the best. Start learning. Also stay at home. Be careful regarding the pandemic situation which has arisen here in our state along with the country and the world. So stay home, stay safe, keep learning, and do not go out of your house unless it is necessary. So with all the good lucks, I am ending this video. If you find any doubts, be free to contact me. Thank you, students. We'll meet you with the second activity in the next video.